I've known your landlady, Ellen Stewart, for years, and I told her I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you've succeeded.
Good. I love surprises. I think most people do. The nice ones, anyway.
Well, you know, the nice ones usually revolve around some sort of birthday or anniversary or some other special event. And I gotta tell you, Lily, I'm unaware of any special occasion that I should be celebrating this evening.
Well, we'll just think of something. Would you do this part for me? Whoever designed champagne bottles had to have a man with very strong hands and fingers and feet, don't you think?
Well, I never really gave it much thought, so... When are you going to tell me what this is all about?
Well, why the rush?
Well, I did tell you at the office that I was preparing dinner for someone.
Franny?
Yeah. So, here's to, simple, honest answers.
Was that my cue?
For what?
A simple, honest answer as to why I'm here.
I want to know, you got one?
I got dozens.
Well, I got about 15 minutes, so shoot it.
Okay.
And I told Lily that you just can't bury feelings. Memories from the past. Oh, boy. It's just so easy to say. A lot harder to do, I know. But don't you feel you're making real progress, Ida? Yeah? I don't know. I guess so. I just don't know. Because I can't trust Kirk anymore. I mean, I just can't trust him, especially when it comes to something sexual. I could see the hurt in his eyes when I said no. But I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice to either continue burying my feelings and pretend that I wasn't frightened, or try to be honest and admit that I wasn't ready yet.
Do you regret what you did?
Yes. No. No, I don't. But until I can understand these feelings or face these feelings, or I don't know. Oh, but Dr. Michaels, losing Kirk was a very high price to pay.
Are you sure you've lost him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think I have. I mean, I just can't expect him to put his life on hold any longer. I guess time just ran out for us.
All right, number 2.
Thank you. You know, Kirk, I've been thinking. I mean, how could I possibly think that this plan with Philip Lombard would work?
Well, why did you do it?
I did it because I had to do it. I mean, if it wasn't for me, Caleb wouldn't be arrested. If I hadn't have gotten involved with Kirk, none of this
Don't,
would
Ellie,
happen.
don't start thinking like that. That's what I've been doing with Iva and me. If only my timing had been different. If only these things hadn't happened to Iva when she was a kid. If, it's no good and it doesn't work. Of course, it's kind of hard to follow my own advice, because my timing was lousy today. If I hadn't barged in like that, the police would have Philip Lombard's confession by now.
No. No, Kirk, there are no ifs in this situation. You don't walk in, I don't walk out. You know, I wonder how many people have walked into the Lombard house and never walked out alive.
I know that your family has been through a lot already today, Mr. Lombard, but we need your cooperation if we're going to find your son's murderer. And I would like to talk to your wife.
I'm afraid that's out of the question. Besides, you've already arrested my son's murderer, Caleb Snyder. I'll talk with Detective Hughes if it will help.
No, Connie, you've already been through too much.
I don't see how Mrs. Lombard can possibly help you. She was en route to Italy when Brock was killed.
Yes, we know that, but we need to know enough about Brock as possible. His relationship, his enemies, anything that could point to a motive for his murder.
You have a motive. Caleb Snyder hated Brock for his involvement with his sister. And his greed took over when he found out Brock converted millions of dollars into diamonds.
What? Why would Brock have done that?
Connie?
You know, I think there are a great many things you haven't been told about Brock's death, Mrs. Lombard. If we could speak alone for a few
As
minutes.
the family's attorney, I insist on being present.
What would I need a lawyer for, Jim? I'll talk to Detective Hughes alone.
As the world turns.
Why would a museum add a coffee scoop to their collection of artifacts? Because it's about to become something of a fossil. Introducing new Maxwell House filter packs. It's a better way to wake up. No measuring, no guesswork. It's never been easier to brew a rich, perfect pot of Maxwell House coffee every time. New filter packs, in regular and decaffeinated. Only from Maxwell House. A better way to wake up.
Treat yourself like you should. Treat yourself oh so good. With chocolate kudos, granola snack. There's pleasure so big and light. You'll love the whole grain crunch and nuts in every bite. Kudos make chocolate be everything it should. So treat yourself oh so good.
I get more emotional. Why do I get this way so much?
Premenstrual syndrome. It's triggered by a complex biochemical process inside your body and can be relieved with the right medicine, Midol PMS, from the company that understands women.
If you've been itching to get relief from the discomfort of a dry nose, here's good news. Nasal, it's not a decongestant. Nasal's a gentle moisturizing spray that soothes away dryness. Try Nasal. It's what every dry nose has been itching for.
I came to appeal to that businessman, no-nonsense part of you that I've been exposed to since I was 5.
Oh, really? Gee, I thought we'd only known each other a few weeks.
No, I mean all the business people that I've been exposed to through my mother's business. The men and women I've watched do almost anything to get what they want. It always seemed like such a waste of time to me.
Well, that's probably because you've always had what you've wanted.
That's not true. I thought I found that once. For a couple of months, I thought I found total and complete happiness that would last me the rest of my life.
Derek?
In a way. But, really all he represented to me at the time I fell in love with him. Security, commitment, happily ever after. Those things we're raised believing will make us happy.
I still believe they can.
Well, so do I, but I think we're crazy to believe we can ever find them all in one person. I mean, it's wrong to believe one person can fulfill all those separate needs in us. I mean, you're a practical person, so you tell me what the odds are.
Oh, I don't think I'd even venture a guess.
No, because it would be millions to one, maybe billions. Who knows? So in truth, we're lucky if we can find someone to satisfy even one of those needs. Luckier still if they can satisfy more. But it's stupid to waste a lifetime searching for someone to satisfy every single one of them.
Oh, I don't know. Some people might call it a romantic quest.
Oh, that's bull. No, I mean it. It's bull. You know, I remember the night that Derek first made love to me. It was wild and wonderful. It's like the most incredible high in the world. Oh, I had this feeling that I might not survive the excitement of it all. But that if I had to die, at least I'd die in his arms. Part of him.
Oh, that's, pretty graphic. I guess it's all part of really loving someone,
I believe that then. But I don't now. Before I left Switzerland, I wasn't sure that I could ever come back here to where it all happened with Derek. Because I knew I could never live through it again. I had to search for that one special someone who could satisfy me in the same way Derek did the first time. So I conducted a little private experiment. There was a handyman who worked around the clinic. A young man. Handsome.
Look, Lily, I'm not quite sure we should go into this.
No. Listen, now this is the most important thing in all I've been saying. As I said, that he was very attractive. And I knew it worked both ways. The night before I left, I went to his room. He was expecting me, I think, because we didn't waste any time acting surprised or being embarrassed about the attraction that had brought us there. That night with him was just as exciting. It was filled with all the same feelings that had been there with Derek. And waking up in his arms was just as warm and secure as it had been with the man who had been my husband.
Well, if that's true, I guess you've blown a lot of romantic theories right out of the water.
Because that's all that they are. They're just theories. They're fairy tales that we grow up on. Now I believe we take what we can find when we're lucky enough to find it. I want to take some of my money and make a lot more, but I don't want to do it under my mother's careful eye. And you want to buy Craig's partnership. On top of that, I find you very attractive. And again, I think it works both ways. It's like an equation. You want, I want, both get. And that's the occasion I came here to surprise you with. Why don't you call Franny and postpone dinner?
We're gonna be in Oakdale soon. I wish we had better news for Caleb.
Well, if the police know what you and Caleb have told me, they know that he didn't do it.
How are they ever gonna prove that Caleb didn't do it, Kirk? I mean, the way Philip has set him up so perfectly, how are they ever gonna prove that Philip ordered the hit, huh?
I don't know. But I don't think a jury would convict Caleb on the evidence that's surfaced so far.
You might be right. But it's not gonna stop Philip Lombard. You know, his business is gonna continue. He's gonna keep working with extortion and murder. If I hadn't have given Brock an alibi a year and a half ago, Jason Benedict could have convicted the...
Ellie, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're doing it again.
Yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Okay, I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. Of course, I'm not gonna have you with me all the time saying, don't do that, don't do that.
I'm not going anywhere until I know you and Caleb are all right.
That could be a very long time.
Could be. I'm in no hurry.
Miss Lombard, did you notice any change in Brock in the last few weeks?
He was very worried about something. I didn't understand it. He was in love with Emily Stewart. He should have been happy.
Did he talk to you about that?
He was like his papa in that. The men in our family don't talk with the women about their troubles.
Oh, I see. My husband and I always talk about everything. Problems with the kids, everything.
Well, it's different with the Lombards.
Now, Mr. Lombard thinks that Ellie Snyder was obsessed with Brock, jealous of his relationship with Emily Stewart. Do you think that that's true?
Well, I know my son was involved with a young woman a few years ago, but my husband never discussed it with me. I realize now it must have been Ellie Snyder. I met her a few weeks ago when I went to Oakdale. She seemed very sad, somehow.
Yeah, I know. You see, she was in love with my brother. They were to be married over the holidays, and it's a very long, complicated story, but he had thought that his wife was dead. She suddenly returned, and it wasn't anyone's fault, but I'm afraid Ellie is the one who got hurt.
How could she love Brock and be jealous of Emily Stewart so soon after that?
I don't think that she was. I think that her relationship with your son was one of friendship, and that was all.
I learned today that Ellie Snyder's brother was arrested for Brock's murder. Do you think he did it?
Well, let me ask you something, Mrs. Lombard. Can you tell me anything that might refute the evidence against him?
Glad-handle tie bags have strong, built-in handles. Easy to fill. Easy to tie up tight. Easy to carry. Because long ago they said, take only what you need and leave the land as you found it.
Hey, it's what I saw!
Today, leading health authorities, including research specialists, urge us to eat foods rich in beta-carotene. Foods like broccoli, spinach, kale. Today, we've added beta-carotene to a more complete Centrum formula. Centrum with more vitamins, including beta-carotene and minerals. More complete than any leading brand. Help support your diet with Centrum. More complete from A to zinc. And for children, there's Centrum Junior. More complete than any leading children's vitamin.
When your child's up coughing and congested, remember, more pediatricians recommend the Triaminic, made for nighttime colds. Triaminic Nightlight for up to 8 full hours of cough relief. Alcohol-free Nightlight. A good night from Triaminic.
A callus makes you feel like you're walking on stones. But Dr. Scholl's callus removers get rid of the pain by getting rid of the callus safely and effectively. We guarantee it. Get Dr. Scholl's callus removers and stone removers. Dr. Scholl's.
Wednesday.
Your sister's getting married.
An ex-con for a brother-in-law, and what Jake uncovers.
Son's in a lot of trouble.
Could end it all.
There's not going to be any wedding.
On Jake and the Fat Man. Then the boys are together again.
Wouldn't miss this one for the world.
For one last bachelor fling, Jill Finney loses the groom.
You find him.
Wise Guys, all Wednesday on CBS.
No. Look, don't go. Let's just talk.
Oh, no. I mean, what's there to talk about? Your feelings are obvious.
Well, not all of them. Look, I'm not going to cancel out on Franny, and if we're going to work together, we got to come to some sort of an agreement here.
This won't affect our working relationship.
Well, I hope not. Look, I want that partnership so bad. I can taste it. But I got to be my own man, or else what am I left with?
Got it. It's just that, I mean, I feel a little foolish about some of the things that I said to you.
Well, there's no reason to be. Look, I'm flattered. I mean, I don't have to tell you that you are one beautiful woman. You got honesty, you got guts.
Sean,
I respect that.
This isn't necessary.
Oh, look, I mean it. Now, come on, we've been honest with each other tonight. Let's build on that. Make our working relationship even better.
Very constructive attitude. I'll certainly try.
Look, I want you to understand something. I want to be your partner at M&A, and I think I'm going to be able to do it with no strings attached.
I still think we could be good together.
So do I.
Oh, great. I was hoping to make a graceful exit before she got here.
Hot. What happened to you?
It's a long story. I'll tell you later. These are for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting a meeting?
No, I was just leaving.
Right. Remember what we talked about?
See you tomorrow. Good night, Franny.
Oh, good night, Lily.
Well, you shouldn't have.
My pleasure. Is all this for me?
It is now.
so sorry to hear about Franny's little accident.
Yes, it's tendinitis. She'd be on crutches for a couple of weeks, but she'll be okay.
Good. Now, I'm very happy to hear how things seem to be working out pretty well between Franny and Sean.
Yeah, thank you. Seem to be.
Oh, well, you don't seem very happy about that.
Oh, he is. It's just nobody's good enough for his little girl.
Now, that's not true. I just don't know this young man very well.
Oh, come on, Bob. I like him from what little I know of him, and, well, of course, there was Lucas Pryor, wasn't there? Honestly, I wonder if I'm really a very good judge of men.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I chose you first, remember? Follow me. Hi, Bo. Look, Casey's here. Hi.
Hey there. Hey, young people.
You know, Duke, you never come and visit us anymore. We miss you.
Oh, really? You know, since you haven't been around, my food bills have plummeted.
You know, that's kind of funny because ours keep rising.
Yeah.
Well, we have a nice, happy audience here tonight, huh?
Wow, wow. Yeah, likewise. Wow, wow. You're looking good.
Good. Well, do you want a little bite to eat before I go on?
I had something at the house I want to eat here.
So, Lisa, did Julie quit now that she's a big-time model?
No, not yet. She just went downstairs for a minute to the cellar. Oh, see you later. Thank you. Kim, how's Andy doing?
Oh, we don't know. John and I haven't been able to find him at all today.
I think what he needs is some time by himself to get over Julie leaving.
Excuse me. Kim is really upset about Andy.
I know some people would find this hard to believe, but I am too.
Oh, darling, I know you are. Well, it looks like Tonio has a new little pigeon.
She's a TV reporter from New York. She wants to work at his television station.
She better be prepared to put in a lot of overtime. Well, good evening.
Good evening. Julie?
Tonio, I'm afraid that well, you didn't make a reservation.
No, I didn't get a chance. I was out of town today at Brock Lombard's funeral.
Well, I'll take care of them, darling. You take care of the reservations, okay? If you will just follow me.
Evening.
Oh, hi, Bob. Did you track down Margot?
No, I was hoping to see her here.
No.
Well, Father, I'm sure she's all right. She's just so busy with that Lombard case.
You know, it's awfully odd. We've been working so closely on this thing, I would think she would tell me what she's up to.
I wish I could help you, Detective Hughes, but I know very little about Brock's life after he started spending time in Oakdale.
Do you know why he sent his ex-wife and children away?
Send them away? They've gone to Italy. They're with a friend of Marjorie's.
Yes, that's what we were told as well. Mrs. Lombard, don't you find it a little strange that Marjorie hasn't called? No one's been able to reach her, even to tell her of her father's suicide?
Yes, but...
But what? Please, finish what you were going to say.
Wherever there's a light shining in the night, we'll be there. She is light, warm and bright. Wherever there's a moment and a dream inside, she is light, we'll be there. Things to life. There's a world out there waiting to rough you up. Your skin gets rougher as the day goes by. Then it's time for Jergens Extra Dry. Smoothing out the rough spot. Whoa, smoothing out the rough spot.
Jergens Extra Dry isn't just an ordinary lotion. It's a therapeutic skin conditioning treatment that helps heal the roughest elbows, knees, and heels.
Smoothing out the rough spot. Jergens Extra Dry.
Some find it hard to believe, but ounce for ounce, Luscious Philly cream cheese has only half the calories of butter or margarine. But it does make Philly easier to swallow. Butter your bread with with Philly instead.
If you took Alka-Seltzer Plus for your sneezing and congestion, there's something you should know. Contact maximum strength caplets work twice as long.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
24,000 feet in the air, they survived the impossible.
The cabin roof ripped away.
Connie Selica, Wayne Rogers, and Alicia. Miracle Landing, Sunday.
You can win a romantic princess love boat cruise for two on CBS. Just look for this ad in this week's People magazine to find out how you can play and win. Grand Slam, this Wednesday.
Mrs. Lombard, I know you want your son's murderer brought to justice. Please tell me what you were going to say.
I've told you all I can.
I'm sorry, Detective Hughes. I'm very concerned about my wife's health. I'll have to ask you to leave now. Connie, I was afraid of this.
Yes, I do have to go now, Mrs. Lombard. But please, if you think of anything, call me.
I don't know what my wife could tell you about my son's murderer. She's never even met Caleb Snyder.
Well, you never know what she might remember. Thank you for all your cooperation, Mrs. Lombard. I know that this was difficult for you. Good night.
Good night.
See her to the car. It's dark out now.
That's all right, Mr. Lombard. I'll be fine.
Follow her.
No!
Connie?
No! No, she's a lovely woman with children of her own. Hasn't there been enough violence?
Connie, it's all been too much for her. She doesn't know what she's saying.
So you gonna tell me what happened?
I feel like such an idiot. I slipped on a piece of ice outside of police headquarters. But I managed to make it over to the hospital for an x-ray. They said that I'll be fine if I can just keep my weight off of it for a couple of days. So, tell me something. Does Lily always bring flowers and candles, champagne, and a silver ice bucket to her business meetings?
I guess I haven't worked with her long enough to find out.
So, have you thought about any ways that you could borrow enough money to buy the partnership?
Outside of robbing a bank, no.
You know, if I had that kind of money lying around, I think you'd be a very good investment.
Oh, you think?
Of course, that's very easy for me to say when I don't got the big bucks to back it up. How can I help with dinner?
You can be in charge of the salad.
Yes, sir. Salad I can do. Oh, I really like your apartment, Sean.
Yeah, so do I. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Once Courtney gets out of school, we won't have enough room for the both of us.
I sure am looking forward to meeting her. Has she made any plans about college yet?
Well, if it was up to her, she wouldn't go at all, but thank God it's not up to her. No, I want her to attend the university here. But first, I want her to get a summer job. A woman's never had a job in her life, and she's gonna learn where money comes from.
Sean, don't hit her with all that at once.
What?
You know, I gotta tell you, you've really got this macho side to you that just likes to take over everything, make up the plans, tell everybody else what to do, and you just expect everybody to fall into line.
What's wrong with that?
There are some women who think that they should have something to say about their own life. I think that Courtney is one of them.
I think that you are, too.
You noticed.
I have noticed a few things about you, and I'll tell you, I like all of them. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
It's like an equation. You want, I want, both get.
I'm really glad that you were free for dinner.
Well, I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Thank you. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Hi.
I was so sorry to hear about your brother.
Yeah, I know. We just saw him.
How is he?
He's being very courageous.
Well, will you tell him that I said that I hope everything works out for him really soon?
I will.
What is you had that one.
You know, I feel really sorry for Casey.
Well, at least they have each other.
I can't believe it's really over between you and Kirk.
You know, I had a really tough session with Dr. Michaels. I would rather not talk about Kirk.
All right.
But there was something you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, yeah.
Like so many American chocolate lovers, I was relieved to hear about Hershey's Bar None. Its unique combination of chocolate wafers, chocolate cream, peanuts, and pure milk chocolate make Bar None the supreme chocolate extravaganza. Bar None, but will it satisfy the chocolate beastie lurking in us all?
It's new! New cornbread twists, made with real cornmeal. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. Oh, and by the way, they go perfect with... Uh-oh! Chili! Nothing says lovin' like my new cornbread twists.
Your sensitive skin needs pampering, but you need all the protection you can get. Introducing Lady Speed Stick Antiperspirant Sensitive Skin Formula. Hypoallergenic, maximum protection. New Lady Speed Stick Sensitive Skin Formula.
Got a cold? Gotta keep going? Gotta go with Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. When you gotta keep going, you gotta go with Alka-Seltzer Plus.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
You all right, Molly? There's something going on.
This is not just about sex.
I feel like I'm losing control of it.
I can be Pam.
I want to hear this.
And you can live it all over again.
This is crazy.
Dallas, at a special time, Friday at 10.
This is CBS. It's been called nature's perfect food, and every day we encourage our children to drink it. But there's a growing controversy about the purity of today's milk. Channel 2 News commissioned a drug test for your milk. The results may alarm you. We found several drugs, including one that has been banned for use in dairy cows. Arnold Diaz raises the question, can your milk pass a drug test? Wednesday at 6 and 11, only on Channel 2 News, the first team.
Where can you get the finest quality dentures, crowns, and bridges in one day? The Adler Dental Group.
When I found out that I needed a bridge, a partial bridge, I was terribly afraid that it would be uncomfortable. The minute I put it on, it was just like my own teeth.
The Adler Dental Group will leave you with a more dazzling smile.
The Juvenile Diabetes Foundation is the largest nonprofit funder of diabetes research. Support JDF. Help make this the decade for the cure.
JFK's shocking secrets. Was there really wild sex and drug use in the Oval Office? On hard copy, tonight at 7 on 2.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Do you want to go?
No, that's all right. If I'm going to be staying in Oakdale, Ive and I are bound to run into each other, so I better get used to it. Why don't you go say hello and I'll get us a table, all right?
Hi. Well, we were worried about you.
Yeah, I was worried about me too till Kirk showed up.
Why?
Well, let's put it this way, I shouldn't have gone to the funeral. We tried to go over and see Caleb and they wouldn't let us in. How's he doing?
Well, I'm sure he'll be relieved to know that you're home.
I know this is awkward.
No, it's okay. I'm just glad that you had Kirk to help you.
Okay.
Well, I just called the station. There's still no word of Margot. Excuse me. Hello, kid. I was a little worried. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Tom, I'm sorry it didn't work out. I don't know if Philip has a sixth sense, but he didn't put out any information. I'm sorry.
Well, it took a lot of guts to go up there. I'm glad you're here.
Afraid I didn't help too much. I didn't know what I was stumbling into.
Tom, Caleb told Kirk why I went up there.
You do understand that it's imperative that none of this information about the investigation get out.
Yeah, I do, but I'm just wondering how long you can afford to play it like this and keep an innocent man in jail.
How are you, Julie?
I'm okay. How's Andy doing?
As I told you, he's having trouble dealing with your leaving.
Well, I'm sure you think it's none of my business, but I really hope that he's doing better. He deserves the best. It certainly wasn't me.
I think she meant that.
Well, yes, I suppose she did. The only problem is she's out of the relationship now, and she seems to be doing very well, which is more than I can say for Andy.
Good evening, Kim. Dr. Hughes.
Good evening.
Blythe, I'd like you to meet my husband, Bob Hughes. Honey, this is Blythe Nelson. Remember I told you she does the TV news in New York?
Oh, yes. Nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Please, sit down. Thank you. Kim, I was going to give you a call at the station tomorrow. I have a good idea for patterns. I think you should do a show on the Lombard case.
For patterns?
Yes, I was flying home from Brock's funeral today, and Emily Stewart and I got talking. She has some very strong opinions about the investigation, and I told her that she should go on the air and express those to the public so the public can be informed. Of course, being as close to her as you are, I thought you would be the ideal interviewer. We could ask Margot and perhaps Tom to come on to give the police and the district attorney's point of view.
That's a marvelous idea.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure that I think it's right for patterns, though. That's really not the kind of show that we've been doing, and I don't think I want to get involved in sensationalism.
Why would it have to be sensationalism? I'm sure it would get wonderful ratings, but not because of that. It's news.
Have you decided to become the anchor at WOAK?
That hasn't been decided yet.
Well, hopefully it will be soon to everyone's advantage. Well, I hope you'll give my idea some thought.
I'll think about it.
Good. Have a nice evening.
Bye.
Sounds to me like WOAK is in for some big changes.
Oh, I'm sure that Mr. Reyes would never agree to sensationalism and cheapness for the sake of ratings.
Absolutely.
All right. You can stop worrying about your wife. She's on the phone.
Oh, excuse me. Thanks, Mom.
Let me talk to you.
Hi. Margot, where are you?
I'm on a jet, on my way to Oakdale. I was in Lake Forest.
Are you serious?
I wanted to talk to the Lombards. I wanted to talk to Mrs. Lombard.
Why didn't you clear this with Joe Bailey or me?
Because, Tom, I just had an instinct that she might know something that would help us break the case, and I just had to go with it.
Margot, this is a federal case under Joe Bailey's jurisdiction. When are you going to learn that you can't go running off every time you might have an instinct about something? You could have put yourself or this case in big jeopardy.
I suppose I could just dive right into that bowl of sugar and scoop up a big heaping spoonful and dump it all over my cereal, but do I need to do that? I mean, do I need those calories? And the taste of Equal is gonna make me just as happy.
Equal tastes like real sugar because Equal is made with NutraSweet.
I could save a few calories here, a few calories there. Tonight, I can have ice cream. Maybe.
Equal. What a sweet choice.
Static can add up to real embarrassment. Static can also be a hair-raising experience. And static can catch you off guard. Because the more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static playing by using Bounce regularly, because Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free. It won't stop you! Bounce stops static before static stops you.
It's now. It's neat. And so discreet. Playtex Portable, a full-size tampon and a compact plastic applicator packed smaller. Playtex Portables, now neat, discreet.
Years ago, mothers who cared gave their children the one laxative specially made gentle for children, Fletcher's Castoria. And today, mothers who care still prefer natural, good-tasting Fletcher's Castoria.
want you to go to bed now, Connie. You'll feel much better after you sleep.
Don't tell me to sleep. I can't. Everything Detective Hughes says keeps going through my mind.
That's why I don't want you
Where
to
are
see
Marjorie and the children?
Well, they're in Italy with Teresa.
That's not true. Why did Brock send them away? What are they afraid of?
Marjorie, you don't know what you're saying. They're with Teresa.
They are not. I don't believe that. I have to know the truth, Philip. About this and a lot of other things.
Jim, call Dr. Gould.
No!
I've already called him. He's on his way.
Good. I'll see Connie up to her room. I'll tell Dr. Gould to come up as soon as he comes.
Did Detective Hughes leave here unharmed?
What kind of a question is that?
I want to know. Tell me. Is she all right?
Of course.
Joseph, I want to hear it from you.
She's fine. And on her way back to Oakdale now.
I pray that's true.
Have I ever lied to you, Connie?
Well, maybe once. And we both know when that was.
Come upstairs.
I've never seen her like this.
She lost her only son. She's grief-stricken. Jim, I am very concerned about Ellie Snyder's visit. She could be serious trouble for us. We've got to find a way to deal with that. Make sure those charges against Caleb Snyder stick.
Philip, our biggest problem now is the papers that Brock had with him that night. They're still out there someplace. If they fall into the wrong hands, they could cause us a lot more damage than anything Ellie Snyder can say.
No, Ellie Snyder has already done more damage to this family than any of our enemies ever could. Brock was a good son before he met her. A loyal husband and father. She changed him. She took my son away, my grandchildren. I hold her responsible for that. She will pay, Jim. And pay dearly.
I think you'd feel better if you were having dinner with Iva and you go over and talk to her.
You're using that if word again.
Iva, why don't you just go right over there and tell him you want to talk to him and work it out?
Because I have to work things out for myself first, and it wouldn't do any good now.
Iva, you're going to lose him.
I know what I'm doing. Now, I thought you were going to tell me what went wrong tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just did something stupid, that's all. Oh, dear. I forgot some good advice that Lucinda gave me recently, and I overplayed my hand.
Who with?
Sean. I had some ideas about us working together, and, well, I didn't present it in quite the right way. Somehow, he ended up feeling insulted.
Well, I'm sure you didn't mean to insult him. Don't you think you ought to talk to him and try to explain?
Yeah, I should do something. Actually, I like a man that can't be bought.
I'm sorry I blew up the table in front of you encasing the kids. I was pretty steamed at Margot when I hung up.
Well, that's all right. Is there anything I can do or help? Or...
Yeah, there is something you can do. When I see her, you can keep me away from her throat.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Do you realize how lucky you are to have a wife like Lila?
Oh, sure I'm lucky. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Just look at me.
Sarcastic doctor here.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, you are lucky. You got Lila, you got Kate.
Yeah, right. Well, don't you think that Lila deserves a little luck, too?
Oh, stop it, Casey. Lila feels lucky. Anyone can see that.
Why don't you two just go away? I don't get a moment of self-pity with you around.
Yeah, get
That's
used
right,
to
buddy.
it.
Hey, honey. Do you know how lucky I feel that you are here with me to cheer me on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get a job with the phone company. They said I wasn't phone company material. But I decided not to take it too personally. I love being the spokesperson for Altress. You know what Altress does for me? It helps me to feel good about myself. I feel confident. I could look at any woman and say, you could use this and feel better about yourself. If you haven't tried it, how do you know what you're missing? Do you really want to know how I feel about Altress? I love it. I do.
The love that slipped away.
Theirs was a love affair. A love of butter spoiled by cholesterol. Until now. For you, my love.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter is the only spread flavored with sweet cream buttermilk. for fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil their song.
This time love will stay.
I can't believe it's not butter, the taste you love without the cholesterol.
How about some home cooking soup?
Sorry, Pop, no time.
Oh, gee, I'd make time for all these potatoes and carrots and pieces of beef.
Who are you talking to, Grandpa?
I just said I'd fix you some home cooking soup.
Home cooking soups from Campbell.
Honey, why did you buy Cremora Light?
Because Cremora Light has 70% less saturated fat than Coffee Mate Light.
So you did it because you care.
No, because I'm smart.
New Cremora Light. Less saturated fat, no cholesterol.
Hello, this is Deidre from our research department. She's here to help answer your questions about feminine protection. Look, here's one. Besides new Stay Free, who makes a pad with odor-absorbing baking soda? Precisely, no one. Besides Stay Free, who offers protection like nothing else? Right again, nobody. So what we've learned here is nothing protects like new Stay Free with baking soda. But I think that goes without saying. Right, Deidre?
Aren't you gonna get that?
Not getting it.
You sure?
Yep.
Could be a client.
Could be who?
Or Courtney.
Excuse me. Yellow.
Sean? Lily. Sorry if I'm interrupting, but I think you'll forgive me when you hear what I've got to say.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I want to lend you the money to buy Craig's partnership. Normal bank interest, no strings attached. Sean, are you there?
Yeah. I don't think I heard you right.
You did. And all you've got to say is yes or no.
Yes. Yeah, I'm in. It's incredible. I don't know how I can repay you.
I just want my principal and interest. No strings.
Well, I can see you're feeling better.
Oh, yeah. Well, I called Sean and put things straight.
Good, I'm glad.
You ready?
I think you should go over and talk to Ive. I think you should tell him
Ellie,
we're buying
no, it's going to make it harder for both of us. Come on, I'll take you home. But don't ask me to come in because I'm not up to facing Cal and Emma.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
Well, you want to stop off for a nightcap?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let's go.
Got everything?
Yep.
How was everything?
Fine as usual.
Great. Good night.
So, how those contract negotiations going?
It's hard to say. I think she's close to signing.
Good, I certainly hope so, because I don't like feeling like the odd man out here.
Julie, you're the one that wants to keep our relationship a secret.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mona Lisa. I'd like to start off this set with a favorite of mine.
If you say my eyes are beautiful, it's because they're looking at you. And if you
Please don't be angry.
you would feel same way too. You could say
I'd be angry at you when your mom was singing our favorite song.
And Mom always had pretty perfect timing.
if you say my eyes are beautiful, it's because they're looking at you.
I don't know. I'm stuck. I can't get out of here. I'll call you back.
When the diagnosis is minor sore throat pain, many doctors recommend Sucrets, medicine for soothing relief. In fact, in the physician's desk reference, it says, maximum strength Sucrets. Active ingredient, diclonine hydrochloride. Action, soothing anesthetic relief. Here's what it means for you.
Now that feels better.
For soothing relief, get Sucrets. Soothing medicine for sore throat pain.
Terry's family loves olive oil, but they could do without the excess fat and calories. So Terry, meet Pam. New olive oil Pam. It adds about 90% less fat and calories.
Right now, you're just 90 seconds away from Chef Boyardee with microwave meals. Chef Boyardee pasta, hot and tasty, and with no messy cleanup. Chef Boyardee microwave meals. Thank goodness, in just 90 seconds.
Dentists warn, the #1 dental problem isn't cavities. It isn't tartar. It's plaque. Building up on your teeth every day. And most people just don't brush well enough to get enough plaque off their teeth, especially in hard-to-reach places. The problem is plaque. That's why there's Plaques. Plaques, with its patented formula, is specifically designed to remove plaque. Plaques, original flavor and soft mint, to help fight America's #1 dental problem.
Bye-bye.
When do you think we could get together and discuss my idea for patterns?
Well, I'm going to be taping at the studio tomorrow.
All right, I'll call you there. We have to move fast on this.
You know, I'm still not sure that I think it's a good idea.
I hope to stop by the studio and see you before I go back to New York.
Do that.
Good night.
Good night.
I can't believe she'd say no to an interview with Emily Stewart. A show like that, the ratings would go through the roof.
I agree. Well, maybe an interview with Emily would be a terrific way for a new anchor woman to start her career in a new city.
Thank you.
Honey, I think I'm going to go call Andy before we stop, okay?
Okay.
Andy. Hi, darling. It's Mom. Bob and I are at Mona Lisa, and we thought maybe we'd just stop by on our way home and see how... Andy? Honey, I thought... Andy? Oh, honey. He's been drinking.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive. I could hear it in his voice. Oh, Lord. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, honey.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? Why, nothing's wrong, my dear. How could anything be wrong after a wonderful evening like tonight? And we have this bright winter moon overhead and Lily's return, so you can devote all your attention to moi.
You're acting like a little boy.
Well, I feel like a little boy. Sort of. There's only one thing that could make me happy right now.
What's that?
If you came back to the yacht with me tonight.
I can't. I'm just not ready yet.
Okay. I can wait. What was it that Betty Davis said in that movie we saw a few nights ago? Don't let's ask for the moon. We have the stars.
I know it's not easy either, but I think you've made the right decision. Being healthy and whole again has to come first now.
What are you thinking about?
I just... remembering something about the moon. Silly.
I need to get home. I need to get back out to the farm. I hate to ask you to drive me out, but...
Well, no, that's okay, but... You know, if you'd like to stay here, you can sleep in the bedroom. I'll sleep out here.
Mrs. Lombard, anything you can tell me about your son would help us put together a picture of his life, help us find his murderer.
Detective Hughes, do you think Caleb Snyder is guilty?
Well, let me ask you, Mrs. Lombard. Do you know of anything that might refute the evidence against him?
No. I'd hate to see an innocent young man, another woman's son, taken away from her for something he didn't do.
Yeah. I'd hate that to happen, too. That's why I need your help.
Brock? Brock?
Connie. Philip. I think it's time for you to answer my questions about our son. This time I want the whole truth.
What a headache. Feels like a herd of elephants is stampeding through my head. But I took 2 Excedrin. That'll work. My headache's gone. 2 Excedrin and it's gone.
When only extra strength headache relief will do, take Excedrin, the headache medicine. How Curtis Bennett eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I like my Reese's with milk.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Milk-Bone dog biscuits, dog treats, and flavor snacks. Make it a happy Valentine's Day.
Don't let tartar break your heart. Milk-Bone introduces new tartar-controlled TC biscuits and TC rawhide strips to help fight tartar buildup.
Exciting, impressive, grade A, exceedingly well done. Starts strong and gets even better, says People magazine. The startling conclusion of Family of Spies, tonight at 8.
This is family. We all got Brady. Now the kids are having Brady's on their own. So they still are one big happy family. That's the way the Brady Bunch became the Brady.
Florence Henderson, Robert Reed, and Andy Davis in the 2-hour series premiere, Friday at 8 on CBS.
The Bradys!
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Furs by Christie Brothers. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.